Do you love Boros? Do you love turning your creatures sideways to get awesome effects? Do you love cheating things in? Well, Winota, join our forces might just be the card for you. This is DDM Gaming. My name is Mike. I am your host, and today we have our 5-minute deck tech on Winota. Let's go. Winota for 2 Boros. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them on the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until the end of turn. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in random order. So how are we going to trigger Winota in combat? Well, we're going to make a ton of non-human creatures. So we're running things like Kranko in here to give us goblins very quickly. Goblin Rabble Master. We do have some instants and sorceries in here as well, like Kranko's Command, Dragon Fodder, Hordling Outburst, to give us all of those tokens that we need to trigger our commander and to get our humans on board. Speaking of humans, what humans should we run in this? Now, if we look at the amount of humans in Boros that are over 4 CMC, there are a few bombs in there, but we went the other direction. We went a little bit more of the go wide strategy. With that being said, we put humans in here like Mother of Runes. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Dranith Magistrate. Opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Grand Abolisher, you thought you could counter my spells. Knight of the White Orchid. Sky Knight Vanguard. Not only does it come in tapped and attacking, but it'll create a 1/1 white soldier token that'll also trigger our commander. Super good in this deck, love it. Big bomb human creatures like Gerard, Weatherlight Hero, Verge Rangers, the new card from C20 that enables us to look at the top card of our library at any time. We can play lands from the top of our library using this card, which is super good for us. We also have Tajik Legion's Edge. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. It's a lot of control strategies in this deck, but it enables us to go wide, stay alive, get the triggers that we need, and effectively trim through the entire deck for all of the big value cards. Our instant speed package is a lot of removal, so we run things like Path of Exile, Swords of Plowshare. We also protect our cards with the Great Boros Charm, as well as Teferi's Protection, Unbreakable Formation, and as a nice sneaked in package in Master Warcraft. Master Warcraft is a great card that enables us to kind of determine how combat plays out for us as well as our opponents. Master Warcraft reads 2 Boros hybrid. Cast Master Warcraft only before attackers are declared. You choose which creatures attack this turn. You choose which creatures block this turn and how those creatures block. So this enables us to dictate who stays alive and who dies. It's a very Boros card. It is a very tactical card, and I think not only is it wonderfully on theme, but really enables us to do a lot of crazy things. We do have artifacts in here in Skull Clamp, Soul Ring, Talisman and Conviction, and also the Sun Forger. Because if you're running Boros, you're running the Sun Forger. If you're not running Sun Forger, you probably shouldn't be running Boros. It just doesn't make sense. We also have a nice little enchantments package. We do run some control pieces such as Authority of the Consuls and Blind Obedience. We also have Divine Visitation in here. Now, we are a token strategy deck in the beginning, and if this strategy takes us to the mid-late game, Divine Visitation is a great way to put a ton of Serra Angels on board, get those attack triggers to get our humans out of our deck, but also hit the opponent for a ton of damage. We also have Smothering Tithe as well as Impact Tremors to get some of that incidental damage in. Another way that we can kind of benefit from doing these combat tricks, get our attack triggers from some of our humans, but some of our humans don't want to be attacking. Some of them are just there for the protection or for their static effects. We do run a Reconnaissance in this deck. Reconnaissance is an oldie but a goodie. It is 0. Remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. This enables us to take any of our creatures that come in. We can still get the value off their entering the battlefield or being on the battlefield, but without risking them in combat by removing them as soon as they come in if need be. We run 1 singular Planeswalker in here, and it is Elspeth, Sun's Champion. Elspeth is just a great Planeswalker to have in the deck. Does all of the combat things that we need. She also keeps the board clear from huge things that may get in the way. It's a fun deck. It's a good time. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. If you guys have anything that you want to add or think that I missed, or how do we take this deck to an 8 or 9 power level? I mean, it says right here on the card that we can take this, get enough creatures on board. We may be able to just turn the entire library over, put every creature in the deck on the battlefield and win through a combo win or some huge damage mechanics. There's a lot of really interesting, fun little lines that we can take with this commander. I chose one of them for a casual gameplay experience in a gameplay table. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you don't miss another one of our deck techs, which will be out next week. And until then, stay safe, get some good games in, and we will see you next time.